was a positive COVID test, and then we saw him in February. We talked to his Hall of Fame trainer, Freddie Roach, Dre, about going the distance in the last fight, won an 8-round unanimous decision against Luis Alberto Barone, and he was happy with it. He said, we want to get the rounds in.
As he should be. I mean, Freddie Roach is at the highest level. He knows that, hey, I have a prospect who is learning what kind of puncher he is, because we really don't know until he starts facing the best competition. But he does know he's going to need those rounds in the bank as the competition steps.
Pacquiao.
Yeah, Sims out here, he gives great work inside the gym, with guys like Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson. So, I expect them to have a lot of knowledge, high IQ. As you can see right now, he's a boxer. He likes to take his time. He's very exciting.
But I'll let you guys know, I know Sims personally. He's not just a sparring partner. Like, I've seen him with the top guys. I've seen him dominate, not just one time. He has ability. He's tough.
Elvis has to throw more combinations. He can't just depend on trying to land one shot.
And Sims is under his legs. He's got a perfect stance to counter and to lead with that right hand, just like he's doing. But the main thing is the jab. He hasn't stopped using that jab since the first round.
Business trip for Josh Taylor. Family and friends are not here in Vegas.
Yeah, it's a business trip, but I'm looking at the business happening in the ring right now. It's good shots being landed by both fighters, but Kenny Sims is dominating these exchanges because he's landing the last shot. Rodriguez will land a shot, and then Sims will land his one or two shots.
But Sims has been solid so far. He's thrown 164 punches, 124 of them have been jabs.
And he just switched out.
He switched. Now he's left.
Respecting those punches from Sims, where Rodriguez doesn't want to get reckless.
And this is the growth and development and natural course of progression that prospects go through. Step up the competition, get more experienced guys on the season.
You got a guy who visibly looks smaller than you, and you're wondering, why isn't he falling? So how big of a puncher are you really? Time will tell.
He's seeing the punches coming, that's why.
Time will tell.
Those right there are draw jabs. He's trying to draw something.
Trying to draw that right hand.
Oh, there's a left hand.
But he countered with it right. Rodriguez landed a beautiful straight left. And somehow Sims got a right hand. Don't know how he did it.
Nice jab right there.
Good steady jab. Just missed the left hand behind it.
Yeah, but what I don't understand what Elvis is doing, Rodriguez is doing is when he does land, he steps straight back. That's the time when you have your man.
Sims right behind me. He's been updating me on all the late money moves here in Vegas on the main event, guys. All the late money is coming in on Jose Ramirez. He is betting down in the course of the next year when everything gets cleaned up at 140 pounds with the guys on top of this card, and you look at how
We can acknowledge what they're doing well, but it's always with a caveat until they get in there with a live gun. And Rodriguez is in there with a live box tonight.
You see the shifting combination right there from Rodriguez. That's
round 6. What's been a pretty intriguing opening fight seems against the unbeaten prospect Elvis Rodriguez.
Placing a guy who's the favorite. Body language means everything, especially with the judges. He hasn't ever turned his back or looked like he wasn't trying to engage. He's been in control in terms of his body language all night long.
His father, Ken Sr. and Kay Corona, Coach K in that corner.
I just spoke with Senior, and he said, look, we just got to keep doing what we're doing, use our feet, keep the movement going, and not allow him to set his feet. If we can do that, we can stay in control of this fight.
Timmy, not allow Elvis to set his feet.
yeah, Elvis is a power puncher.
Exactly.
You know, he loads up with every single punch. And so Sims see that coming. That's why he gets out the way really quick and then he counters. Really easy to figure out.
Starting to chip away at a young fighter. They've been touted as a puncher. They're landing flush shots, but then they get hit right back in the face.
It just happened moments ago, right? The 1-2 by Elvis, and then what finished up that exchange was a right hand from Sims.
You don't know what kind of puncher you are until you start fighting top competition.
That was a short.
I get it. But sometimes you just got to sell out. You have to, especially when you're dealing with styles. Look at Sims. He's so comfortable right now. Look at that little shimmy right there with the shoulders. He's feeling real good. He coming.
Hard with it, but shooting it and bringing the left hand behind the jab.
See, but that's just
Fire again with the right
But
hand.
he gets countered on the way out because he takes a big leap in and then he has to take a big step backwards to get out of harm's way. Kenny Sims did his homework. He's got his feet under him. He lands and hits Rodriguez on the way out the house.
Winning fight. It's been a good effort from Kenny Sims, putting forth his game plan, fight the way he wants against the undefeated prospect Elvis Rodriguez. Who's the bigger puncher, has the more stunning shots, is more the aggressor in the numbers. You know, we sit here and we just had this discussion for what Sims is doing.
Good shot right there from Rodriguez. A right hook. Sort of a half hook, half uppercut that landed on the chin of Kenny Sims.
Sims, that boy can fight, boy. He can fight. Now he's stepping to Rodriguez right now. And finna beat him at his own game. Finna beat him in the inside.
That's the element of Sims' game he hasn't showed today. He can fight inside very, very well.
And that's what he's doing here, closing that range. Came with an uppercut. Chopping right hands. Goes to the body. Straight a little low. Left uppercut came in. Then comes back to straight right. It's a good uppercut right hand by Elvis Rodriguez. This entertains. Walking straight into Rodriguez.
Rodriguez doesn't have it.
Back with a left hand.
Yes, he doesn't have an inside game. He's out of his element right now.
That's right.
Rodriguez needs space and range to land that big. We're seeing the intangibles. If you're Freddie Roach, you're seeing what your fighter really has right now.
Good exchange. That's a fun round.
From Kenny Sims, I'm taking it right back to his chest. Right back to his chest.
Let's check in with Mark Kriegel. Mark?
One of the great assets that
This fight was originally slated for 10 rounds, but the Nevada State Athletic Commission would only sanction it for 8. Maybe this is where the maturity comes in, and what a difference that may have made.
Look how comfortable Sims is. His eyes are wide open. He's relaxed. He's looking for every counter he can possibly. And you see just the jab alone, like Dre said earlier.
His final round. Right hook from the undefeated prospect. Combination he throws there. See how he finishes down the stretch.
Kenny Sims. Nickname
Oh, he catches him for a moment.
nickname is the boss. He was the boss tonight.
Yes, he
He
was.
sent him off balance here in the closing moments of round number 8. That was a very good showing from Kenneth Sims Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds here inside the Virgin Hotel Las Vegas, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Chris Migliore scores the bout 76-76. Eric Cheek and Max DeLuca both score the bout 78-74. for your winner by majority decision, and now the WBC USNBC champion, Kenneth "Bossman" Sims Jr.
That is a well-earned upset. Kenneth Sims Jr. pulled it off. What a great effort. And the judges appreciated the boxing, appreciated all the work of finishing up strong, of switching it up, of going to the inside in round 7. And Elvis Rodriguez suffers the first loss of his career. Well done by Kenneth Sims Jr. Big upset scored to start off a big night of fights here in Vegas. Remember, Tyson Fury live, the Undisputed Championship, and Jose Zepeda still to come.
Mike is a complicated individual.
He looked like he could kill somebody.
I was terrified by that brother.
I never knew what Tyson I was going to get.
There were 3 black men who ruled the world: Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson in the ring, he was unbeatable. But outside the ring...
Now, the staggering documentary event.
Look at me.
The Knockout premieres this Tuesday night at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Searching for meaning in a relentless world. Always connected, but somehow alone.